The TWA Hotel, an iconic masterpiece of mid-century modern architecture and a living tribute to the golden age of aviation. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Jerry. Join me as I explore the history, design, and unique features of this legendary hotel. Here we are at JFK Airport in New York, where the TWA Hotel is. The hotel is very easy to get to, especially if you take a flight from JetBlue and land here at Terminal 5 at JFK. As you can see here, you can already start seeing the signs leading up to the TWA Hotel, which is right next to the carousel of Terminal 5. After claiming my bag from the carousel, I literally walk seconds to this elevator that leads you up to the hotel. The TWA Hotel is situated within the historic TWA Flight Center. Built in 1962, this architectural gem was ahead of its time, featuring a distinctive wing-shaped roof and futuristic design elements that captivated the world. As you step foot out of the elevator, you are greeted by this vintage depiction of then CEO Jack Fry's office and desk. You begin by walking down this very long, barren hallway with white walls and a red carpet. The color of the carpet has an official name, Chili Pepper Red. Right now, I am walking to the check-in desk so I can check myself in for the night. Here we are in the waiting area of the check-in desk. During the 1960s, the TWA Flight Center was a bustling hub. Celebrities, politicians, and travelers from all walks of life passed through its doors, experiencing the epitome of luxury and sophistication. I love how the hotel check-in counters resemble the counters from an actual airline terminal, including the spacing in between where one would normally weigh their bags. There's even a little coffee shop here where one can wait to check in. Check out this vintage BMW Isetta, roughly from around 1960. This is one of two split flap displays, also known as Solari boards. This one has airline names, flight numbers, and locations of arrivals and departures. They are not real flights, however. Here's a quick view of the central lobby. On the opposite side of the check-in desk is the food court, with counters that also resemble an airline counter. In the lobby area, you can find these vintage rotary dial payphones. The amazing part is that they are fully functioning. They actually work. These are amazing. Now, serious question. Who remembers this sound? They also have a couple of rooms for social media content, like this Twister room. They also have a beauty salon. As I'm walking through here, you can hear the flaps changing on the Solari board in the background. Apparently, you can actually try on these two wigs here. I opted not to, though. Here we have a miniature model of what the TWA Flight Center looked like with its terminals. Fast forward to today, the TWA Flight Center has been meticulously restored and reimagined as a TWA Hotel. Everywhere you turn, aviation enthusiasts and design aficionados will find delights. The sunken lounge, adorned with vintage TWA artifacts, invites visitors to step back in time. Here's a look at the second Solari board. Right next to the sunken lounge is the hotel's gift shop. The hotel is leasing the TWA name from American Airlines that gives the hotel special permission to have it on these items. They have everything from t-shirts, hoodies, books, tote bags, all kinds of knickknacks, and even shoes. Yes, that's right. You can buy a pair of Gola shoes for $80. Going up to the second floor above the check-in counters, you'll find displays of the uniforms that the flight attendants wore throughout the years. The uniforms, some of which date back to the 1940s, were donated to the hotel. Here we have uniforms by Valentino from 1971 and 1975. Ralph Lauren from 1978 to 2001. It's time to head outside for the hotel's main attraction. But first, check these out. These are old TWA aircraft baggage carts and a tractor, also called a tug. The hotel recreated this runway with working lights, just to have a little fun out here. Here's an external view of the hotel's lobby area, with massive windows that allows you to see the Connie from the inside. Here she is, the Connie. She is a meticulously restored 1958 Lockheed Constellation aircraft serving as a unique bar. The Connie was a propeller-driven four-engine aircraft built by Lockheed Corporation starting in 1943. She set many records, including one in April 1944. Howard Hughes and TWA President Jack Fry flew from Burbank, California to Washington, D.C. in 6 hours and 57 minutes. Stepping back aside, I saw this and it really caught my attention. I'll let you take a look. This is just so crazy to me. Now that we have seen the common areas, let's head to the hotel room. The TWA Hotel boasts 512 ultra comfortable guest rooms, each designed with retro inspired decor, plush bedding, and state of the art technology. Guests can enjoy breathtaking views of the runways. And here we are. I decided to get myself a deluxe king runway view room. I am not kidding when I say I was blown away when I first stepped inside. Check this out. This switch here turns on the light for the wine bar. It even has a few wine glasses and also a fridge down below. Here we have a terrazzo tiled bathroom with a Hollywood style vanity. As we step back into the room, you can see ultra quiet floor to ceiling windows with blackout shades, a custom crystallized glass and walnut desk, and luxurious bedding on a comfortable ceiling mattress, both of which are facing the windows so you can see outside. For being a hotel room, this view is simply amazing. Here's another look of the room from this side. Everything in this room makes you feel like you're back in time, including this chair and this rotary phone. It's a retrofitted vintage Western Electric 500 rotary phone, and it's fully functioning. The golden lighting along the ceiling just gives it a warm feeling to the room. Here's a closer look of the desk. They even have pencils. Haven't seen one of these in a long time. They all have the TWA Hotel logo. Here's one more view from the desk with an amazing view. Now that we have seen the room, let's go check out the observation deck. Oh, I would hate to stay in this room here. I am right next door though. It's scary. I love the gold accents throughout the hallways and elevators. We are now on the top floor, the observation deck. It features a rooftop infinity pool overlooking the airport as well as a full bar. A note to all guests coming up here though, you cannot bring a backpack to this area. You have to check it at the door because it's a safety and security concern. On this side of the deck you can see the inside of the airport. Not much going on here. But let's get to the good stuff. The rooftop pool is open year round, but during the winter it turns into a pool jacuzzi and is heated up to 95 degrees every day and night. Depending on the season, reservations are required to be up in the pool, but since I'm here during the winter, it's not so busy. Here's a fantastic view of terminals 4 and 5. 5 is JetBlue and 4 is international. It is now 4 p.m., which means that all the bars, including the Connie, are opening up. Let's go check them out. Again, all the decorations here at the hotel are stunning. From the chili pepper red carpets, to the tables, to the chairs, to everything. Right now, I am making my way back to the Connie, and as I walk through this hallway, you can see the story of how they brought it through New York to be here at the hotel. This is very disappointing. Just my luck. The one day I am staying here, they closed the Connie for a private event. That's so not fair. Because the hotel is so big, there are areas I haven't been to yet, so here I am. So much history here. There's even a mock living room from the era, which has a vinyl and a record player, a vintage television set, a private living room bar, several gizmos and gadgets, including a Barbie doll. Even more decorations here. And even a rug, coffee table, and a couch. Here's a better view of the working lights on the runway at night. I was informed by the hotel that the private event inside the Connie was ending around 6 p.m., so I came back out at 7 to finally see the inside. Let's go! Up, up, and away with TWA. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be going bottom up, don't you think? Anyway, let's head inside. As you step inside, you can see the Connie also has a chili pepper red carpet throughout the floor. The flight deck is open for viewing only, but I guess you can reserve some sort of experience. Typically, the Constellation consisted of 3 crew members, the 2 pilots, and a flight engineer. sometimes a radio operator and a navigator as well. At the front of the aircraft, you'll find a high-top table lined by bench seating along the fuselage to allow for more people in. In the middle of the aircraft, you will see authentic aircraft seats which have been reupholstered, with more bench seating behind them. At the back is where you will find the bar with a bartender. During its lifespan, the Connie actually had their first class section at the back of the aircraft, away from the propeller engines. Now that I have my adult beverage, let's just hang out here for a while. Of course, I need to sit next to the window. Behind each seat, you'll find little books with a little bit of history of TWA and the airplanes. Here you can see different variations of the constellation. I was so glad when I found out the private event was ending early and I was still able to experience the Connie Cocktail Lounge. She definitely looks good at night with the lights shining on her. I am back at the rooftop observation deck to catch some nighttime plane spotting. Here you can see the steam coming up from the heated pool. Maybe next time I'll jump in. Culinary experiences at the TWA Hotel are nothing short of spectacular. The Paris Cafe, inspired by a classic French bistro, serves up delectable dishes. They don't have a really big menu, but everything on it sounded delicious. I opted for a simple omelet with a side of potatoes and toast. Let me just say that even though it looked small, it was very delicious. I would like to say that I have showed you everything already, except I haven't. There's a small section near the main lobby with more private waiting areas. This area is called the Ambassadors Club. Inside here is an even smaller area called the Pope Room. This is the TWA Hotel's signature volcano clock. Here's another secret room, except this one didn't have a name. As much as I have walked around the hotel, this is my first time seeing this photo booth. They are free, so I'm gonna take some photos. Don't laugh. Anyway, it's time to check out, but I'm gonna take in this view one last time. Whether you're an aviation enthusiast, a design buff, or simply seeking an unforgettable stay, the TWA Hotel offers an unparalleled journey through time and luxury, making every moment an experience to remember. Please leave a like and drop a comment on your favorite part of the video, and thank you for watching.